Welcome to Troggy Trog's Let's Play Dungeons and Dragons Online. Our next quest is a continuation of our Tangleroot Gorge chain that we're started. This is part 2, and this is the Hobgoblins captives. But before we go in, I wanted to show you a few things. Number one, I had to go get all these explorers and rares because that's kind of me. I'm kind of OCD like that. So I got all those. It took me about 400 slaves to do it, so that's not too bad. In the process, I got this natural armor +3 ring out of a breakable out here. I also got this belt out of a breakable, and I got this deadly cloak out of the bugbear rare chest. And then as I was running back here, I picked up a demonic elixir and a wise helm from a hobgoblin rare. So anyway, so we've got all of our slots kind of full right now with some useful items now. I also spent, I was able to earn an enhancement action point from the last quest, I think, and then I had another one I earned from getting another rank from hitting the experience points for the slayers and rares. So I put those 2 points into the highly skilled. I'm just trying to get the most bang for my buck, and that is a really valuable use of skill points right there. Action points, or whatever you want to call them. So our skills are all 2 points higher now, so that'll be really good. Anyway, on to the quest. So here we have to rescue 5 prisoners, and we have a new hireling, level 5, Unadill. She's the favored soul. And I'm going to put her on attack mode because she is pretty vicious, if I remember correctly. So, alright, let's head on down and see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Okay, good, she's following. Wow, she has 600 spell points too. Oh, that's nice. She just goes right for it, see, she'll do that sound burst. Oh yeah, I used up one of my expeditious treats coming over to the quest entrance, so we'll just have to hope that we can get this done in about... I'm not going to go for all the optionals in here. I'm making pretty good strides as far as XP goes, so I'm not going to worry about getting like neutralization bonus, conquest, ransack, all that stuff. But if we're close, sure, you know. But if we're not close to it, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. But we will go for the chest because, you know, why not? If there's going to be loot to be had, you know, we have access to getting some chests. We're going to see how that guy got stunned there. Oh, that was nice. We will go for like the collectible down this hallway though. Yeah, she is a awesome hireling. And you know, I don't really need to be using hirelings, honestly. You know, I mean, I can do all these quests without them, but I don't have really a good way to heal myself as of yet. Now, when I take my next level, which will probably be after a while, because I want to get through most of the level 4 quests before I take another level, and I can hold a level. You know, you can hold almost up to 2 levels. Like, you can hold up to 1 XP away from your second level of holding, and then you're basically, you know, not going to earn any more XP after that point. So, and your earned XP basically is negated if you hold basically 2 levels. So, we can hold a level and then wait to take our level 6 when we're hopefully done most of our level 4 quests. Let's see, she can hold her own. She stuns these guys and then just, you know, once they're stunned, they take like basically
the Hobgoblins have shut the
damage.
portcullis again. You'll have to open it with the levers.
Oh, and I got rid of my fortification ring to use that natural armor 3 ring because it's 3 better on my armor class, but I don't have any fortification right now. So when I get crit, it's gonna hurt. Or I should say, I'll be getting crit a lot. I will be getting crit a lot more because I don't have that like 1 in 5 chance of not getting crit now. But at this level, I should be able to have basically about 50, maybe even 60 fortification. I just don't. So when we do get a nice item, I'm just gonna hope for a drop. Most items at this level are pretty expensive for fortification. If you buy them off the auction house, a lot of people try to gouge on those. So if we do get one, it'll probably have to be from us finding one, because I'm still saving up for our gem bag, and hopefully we'll get that soon, and then we'll be able to hold more gems, so we won't have to worry about overflow if we're running a long quest with a lot of chests. And breakables. Breakables and chests both drop a lot of those, so I tried to jump and I slid off there. Alright, let's try it this way then. Hopefully I'll remember to pull the lever this time. Yep. Okay, so we got all that done. Now the nice thing about this quest is actually, you know, this quest you could actually get all the optionals. Technically, because you don't have to go, so we might actually do that because it's not that hard if we just blast through it real quick. We might actually do all the optionals in this because we can do it in one straight run and then go back and get the prisoners. Wasn't even thinking about doing it that way, but that would work. And with Onodil here, she can just sound burst everything. So see how everything's just stunned. It's great when you get in like large groups because it's more effective. With single targets, it's kind of a waste of spell points, but so what we'll do is we'll get that open. We'll come back for that. The prisoners are actually in these doors for the most part. So click with natural armor 1. Let's sell that one. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, that would be a good, since the optional for this is basically to get the prisoners, and they're all locked in cells, you know.
You hear human voices crying for help amidst hobgoblin laughter.
Yeah, the prisoners are in these little cells. So what we can do is we can do all these little optionals, and then we can worry about getting the prisoners later. I have her go on park mode here. It's funny, I remember rolling I think a 5 or 6 last time and it failed. She can follow me now.
There are many weapon crates in this room. It would be a blow to the hobgoblins if they were destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's an optional too, see, so that works out. But I don't want to like make these quests too long by doing all the optionals when you don't really have to, you know. So especially like I said, like when we're ahead of the game on XP, it's bigger now. We're getting hit with that penalty, but it's good to do these optionals because you know, on this quest at least, because you get to get all these chests and more loot. I think after we run this, we'll be able to get probably be able to get that gem bag, because you know, I'm at 7,500 right now, and I think I need about 8,800 to get it with her haggle skill. In that purchase, I may even drink my heroism pot for that purchase. This is... Ooh. What's this? What's this? Oh boy. Boy, it is. I've noticed that using the bow, it doesn't register a lot of the animations, like for an attack roll. I don't know if they changed something in one of the patches or updates, but using a bow, I've noticed, and it might just be any weapon, but I've noticed that like it seems like you have to shoot for every like I don't know, maybe every 10 arrows you shoot animation wise, only about 7 of them actually register. I can actually have combat rolls made for them. So that's, I don't know if that's just the server. I noticed the server's laggier than what I remember any other server I've been on. But it's also been a long time since I played on a regular basis too. Like sometimes I have to click things like 2 or 3 times, like even picking up the bags. And it's not my connection, although it is the dead of winter, so it could be a little bit just the internet in general, because the cold does affect fiber optic lines and things. Contraction, expansion, simple physics things. But anyway, enough of that. Let's clear out the rest of this, make sure it's all safe, and then we'll go down the hole, and then we'll do that optional side room. Try this auto attack on me just to make it easier. I'll let her zap him with some AoEs real quick, and then we'll get up here and shoot him. There you go. My listening is showing that little red. Alright. Wow, my strength's too low. I wonder if she can do this. I am so glad I got those points in the augment summoning stuff.
Passage. Someone must be down here.
Scorpions! Oh god, get them off me! Get them off me! Easy now, you're safe. I'll get you out of here. The voice seems to bring the prisoner closer to sanity. He shivers and coughs, not meeting your gaze. Wish that were true, but it's too late for me. Too late. Too late, why? Scorpions, it has stung me too many times. I'm dying. Feel it in my heart. But before I die, I must warn you about what? Hiding down here in the dark, I start listening to stones. It sounds like I'm mad from the venom. Maybe I am, but I've heard a voice. Something lives down here. Besides the hobgoblins. Something old and angry. It lives in a watery cave and it hates. Such hate in that voice. I am glad I will never meet its owner.
Shuddering from the poison, the prisoner dies.
It's pretty cool. Oh yeah. That's better than, yeah, that's better. See, 6.05. Now when I equip it, it'll be better. So the other one was 7.15. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip this. We're gonna take a look at it. See, 8.25. Oh yeah. All right, so we can sell that one, and we've got this one now. Well, that was worth coming down here. That was a nice item, an upgrade. It is a long bow. It's a longer bow. Yeah. Visually, it looks longer. It's like a taller, like a foot or more. Cool. Let's make sure she can cast on herself. I don't know if she is or not. Alright, let's try this again. I really don't like this cooldown for when you call them to. It's kind of annoying. Because I just want her to cast a buff on herself. It's not like I want her to exploit the game or something. So just cast a spell on herself. So maybe the short bow might be the issue with the lag with the, you know, I was talking about earlier.
The weapon crates is destroyed. Splinterskull will be long recovering from this day.
It might be something like using a short bow has some kind of lag. Alright, that's not really all that great, is it? I mean, it's not bad. There's some nice items, but there's nothing I can really equip or use. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and use this now because I am out of expeditious retreats. We'll save her though. She's only got half her spell points used so far.
This is the warden's room, where the prison's cruel master torments his captives. One cowers at the room's edge. Justice has been meted upon Splinterskull. This key appears to be for a storeroom of some sort.
I use my lockpicks for that. Alright, there's one of the prisoners. We'll go ahead and give him the...
The prisoner flees to safety.
The orders to get out of here. Alright, and then we'll tell her to stop and put on that mode. Because we gotta do this. Oops, let's try switch that on first. But like I said, my skills are 2 points higher, so like, you know, that'll help us a lot on these. So we just don't really have any good gear for a rogue yet, or roguey abilities, I should say. Just other than these goggles, that's about all we got. So we're starting to get a lot of gems now. Hopefully, hopefully don't get a whole lot of overflow with all these extra chests we're trying to go for. Yeah, we can have her follow us again.
The air smells foul here. It may be too dangerous to go on.
Ooh, I got 50 points of damage on that arrow. That's a nice one. Starting to get closer to that level 1 Gramus damage on my crits. I mean, he was about doing 108 or something like that, I think, was his high number. So probably by the time I hit level 10, I'll be able to do the damage of a level 1 character. It's pretty bad. Let's see if we can take out these guys early so we don't have to deal with them later. Because we're going to try to go up there and get those goodies as well. It's a completely different ball game when you don't have to worry about slaying Hobgoblins too early and then the quest ends and you don't get credit for all the optionals. So I got another 50 roll there. She really does kick some tail, man. She's one of the better hirelings at level. Oh yes, you that infiltrator. Ha ha ha, I got you. like when she sound bursts these things. They all kind of shrivel up into a little ball. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Spiders are funny when they get sound bursted. So I haven't heard any good stuff. We got the ransack though, so that's good. So we need to get tamper. Okay, so we need to get that, and I don't know if we'll even get close to getting any of the Slayer type stuff or the conquest bonus. Okay, let's bring her over here, turn her off, and then put the park mode on again. Oh yeah, no, I guess I'll have her do this. Just in case things don't go too well. Well, that's good to know. Rolling a 2. So that's not a bad trap to disarm actually. That one's not bad either. Okay, cool. Ah, come on, give me something a little bit better than a +1. I want to go over here. I like that there's like these little ledges and stuff in the game. You can hop around on. So while we're over here, when we this is the last quest I said there was an area that we could go to. This is it here that has a spider. They're respawns, and I think they respawn slowly if I remember correctly. So we'll see how this goes. But if you want to get conquest, this is kind of how you have to do it in this quest. And it would take you a long time. Ah, he shriveled up into a little ball with the sunburst. There's actually, I think, a collectible back here too, so it's going to be worth coming back here for that. But then you have to wait for the respawns, I believe. So just, and I'm not even 100% sure. I thought I read that on the wiki once, and I just have never tried to go for the conquest for this. Alright, so we got the ingenious debilitation. That's good. So now we just basically need to get maybe we'll get the first tick on this. I doubt it. So we'll just probably just go back and get the prisoners and be done. Oh, here comes some respawns here in the hallway too. Little patrol guys. So that was 70. We have 70 monsters killed, and it's still not giving us anything. So yeah, I don't. It's not really worth the time. I mean, if you wanted to say, yeah, you know, I got conquest in this quest, the only way to do it would be like to basically go AFK, you know, away from keyboard, park yourself and wait for things to respawn, probably. This is a fruitful quest that we got. That bow alone is more than enough. The way I look at it, it's awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Alright, here's a prisoner here. You're free.
The prisoner flees to safety.
There's one here. And you are free.
The prisoner flees to safety.
Okay, so that's 2 left. Let's see one in there. Alright, so let's head over to the other side. Not one in, no one in that one at least. There's one. These are random too. I don't think they're always
prisoner
positioned in
flees
the
to
same
safety.
spot. So you know, you just each quest, it's like, you know, there's like a random allocation for which, you know, prisoners in which cell and that sort of thing. All right, here we go.
All the prisoners have escaped from Splinterskull.
So
Your work
pretty good
here
there.
is done for now.
For now, see, they say that a lot. And it always kicks you back out here by Chief Ungurz.
The hobgoblins here do not seem hostile. In fact, their chief beckons you closer.
Oh, and that's one other thing. I was able to get a couple of these Panacea wood blossoms made. It only takes 2 ingredients to make 1 potion, so it's just an exchange to the collector. You give him 2 and he gives you 1, so that's not too bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and advance this to the next. So what's next? He's like, I know how Yarkutch thinks. He'll want to bring the fight to me next, so we've got to hit him again before he can. He's got 3 tacticians at Splinterskull. Kill them and take their documents. Watch out for the blood drinker. He's a mean cuss of a spider. Yarkutch keeps... this is that rare spider I was talking about. It's like an orange named spider. Anyway, I need to go sell and repair because I am kind of getting full here. We lost something there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got this now too. So we'll put that. Probably. I like what I'd like to do is put my cure pots kind of close together in one row, just because that's easier for me to like kind of understand where all those kind of curative type potions are. And then these are like auxiliary type pots. These are my resist pots. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell and repair and do things like that, and then I'll come back and we'll pick up with the next part. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.